Hey there, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today I will be doing a Patreon request and PayPal request for Thomas and Fyron. Persona 2 Innocent Sin, which I just did not too long ago. Unbreakable Tie. Apparently this is a lyric video, so I get to read along. Well, Persona 2 is definitely one of the least popular Persona stuff I get, but it still has its fan base. It's very different, I don't know how, but it seemed on the more kind of raw, grittier side as far as the music, so I'm expecting a little bit more maybe punk rock-ish sounding stuff here, but we'll see. I really never know what to expect with Persona, so. Fun fact, the song I heard right before this was from SMT, so it's going to give me a nice little contrast between that world and this one, because I know they're connected, somehow. Unbreakable Tie, Persona 2. Definitely aggressive. Damn, there's a lot going on.
Really gonna keep it going deep down here, knowing what's gonna happen next. Unknown, can't keep my eyes closed, man, it's cool. Look everywhere for my identity, hurt everywhere, did I belong to an entity? I don't know when have I gone wrong. What I'm trying to
Whoa, this came out the gate swinging.
in my day, and insincerity is down my way, and interference down them away. Let there be light in the dark night. Gotta get it back, it's time I get it back. I wanna bring it back to the good old days.
Oh, I have the credits right there. I didn't get to see it. Dude, what is this animation? Is this a game? This the game looks like? There's a lot to unpack here. It just came out swinging and now it's into this groovy melodic thing? Shoji Meguro, director. He's a director as well? Is this his baby? Is this the intro movie or something? I'm confused. Is he gonna go back to that hard style? Is this still the same song that I heard a minute ago? Oh, the bass line is following the vocal. Uh-oh. I think we might be going back to the fast part. Oh. Oh. Crescendo. Building.
Back down, what's holding me back now? Give it up, second pack, now, attack, now, like, and bam, pow. In a place, gotta get messy, interesting, kid gets busy. Ain't no body can hold me down.
Yeah, that chord is so odd.
Against my shadow, I gotta get it back, it's time I get it back. I wanna bring it back to the good old days.
What is going on? That is bold. Shifting that fast. Is that supposed to be her singing? I like the art style too. Is this a fan-made video or something? Videos from XCD Catalan. Is it over? Oh, I was like, what kind of song was that? Bro, what did I just listen to? Hold on, let me find this. There was like this like credit section. Hold on, let me find it. I found it. Song by Asami Izawa and Lotus Juice. For some reason, I didn't think that was Lotus Juice. I guess he sounded a lot younger or something. Which, I was gonna say, this sounded very like late 90s to me. Early 90s, mid 90s, early 2000s kind of era. And from what I have heard of Lotus Juice, which is I believe 3 only, I don't know if he's done anything else. He already sounded way more mature. I guess now I can hear it. Now that I know it's him, I'm like, oh yeah, that was Lotus Juice. But I didn't, like, wow. That was very impressive, that really fast style, which I know he can do. You know, reminds me of Tech 9 and stuff. But to me, it was like, what is this reminding me of that I can't... Burn My Bread. Yes, I said bread. This reminds me of like what Burn My Dread would eventually become. Right? Kind of like that aggressive, hard rap style, and then into this kind of melodic woman singing chorus. That's pretty much what happened here, except in this one it was like doom doom tat doom doom tat, and then stopped. It didn't really phase into the chorus. It stops, and then it goes into this new section. It's a lot more groove and melodic and slower. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like a dual personality thing, if they are connected, these two characters, if they're meant to be. I don't know. The song is called Unbreakable Tie, so that could be kind of anything. To me, it felt and it sounded, especially with the footage I got, like an intro. Like, first thing you see, boot up the game, console logo, and then movie plays with this. This is what it sounded like, a main, not a main theme, but like a intro CMV, I guess. So I was not expecting that at all. I didn't read the lyrics because I was trying to just kind of grasp everything that was going on. It was a lot. It was a lot to unpack. At the beginning of the video, I did say that I probably thought this was going to go into like more of a punk rock direction, and in kind of a way it did. You know, that's sort of like, not punk rock, I guess it's more like just harder stuff, like Evanescence, stuff like that, where it's more emphasis back then on like the vocal, but with like heavy instruments in the background. And it seems like it's really cool that they utilize Lotus Juice for his ability of rapping pretty quickly. It's not easy, you know, it's breath control. But yeah, the one thing that I kept thinking over and over the whole time was like, this was the precursor to Burn My Dread, which supposedly was the next game after this. I don't know. I don't know if this is a spin-off. I think this is a PSP title. But either way, Persona 2, I'm guessing, came before Persona 3. So yeah, it just felt like this laid the groundwork. You know, they took the idea of, well, I like the formula of this song, let's turn it into one of the more recognizable songs in the entire series, which is also a meme, and also one of my favorites. So yeah, but yeah, overall, to me, I don't know if this is a fan-made video or not, to me it just felt very intro or credits, even either beginning or end, you know, some sort of what's the word, epilogue, prologue type thing. But it was a great song. It was a great song. It was funny because when I heard it go into the slower part, but the second time I heard it around, I was like, I wonder if they just couldn't think of anything to make it transition well into that, because it sounds like two different songs, to go from that fast drum and bass style and a fast rapping to just, you know, screeching halt into the next section. I felt like that might have been. I'm speaking from my experience. I'm no professional like these composers, but to me that sounds like I would have done that if it was like a writer's block, and I'm like, I don't know how to transition this into this. So let's just stop the music and then go into this next part, which works because it has this kind of like jarring effect that has this emphasis when it comes back. So it's not a cop-out. I'm just saying, I wonder if they tried a bunch of other things to try to make that transition happen smoother. This is just what happens in my musician brain, so ignore me. Anyways, thank you for Unbreakable Tie from Persona 2 Fire Emblem and Thomas. If you want to make a request to me, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine. Those are guaranteed ways I will check out your VGM request if you do not mind waiting. I do have a platinum tier on Patreon, which expedites your request to the top. Limited position and first come, first serve. A big thank you to Aiden, Justin, Kevin, Mushimari, the BRM, Your Average Metalhead, and DJ Singletone for being a part of that. Thank you to all my supporters that dropped my pen. And thanks to you for watching. I appreciate it. My name is Jesse. I will see you all in the next one. Later.